means to be normal. Everything Jesus taught goes against how normal people see and function in the world. Turning the other cheek, going the second mile, giving the spare coat, washing underlings' feet, heaping blessings on those who curse you, living without anger, laying down your life. All these things normal people have a hard time understanding, much less thinking and living. The truth is, Jesus stood normal wisdom on its head. Christians are called to see the world through Jesus' eyes, not from a normal point of view. How do Christians see others, especially normals, who are mean and hard-hearted, motivated by greed and self-gratification? Do we see them as reprobates and potential failures, or potential images of Christ who need to find their true selves? If the only thing Jesus had given us was his signature sermon, the Beatitudes, it would flip our world upside down, the way a Sunday school teacher did philosopher Thomas Morris when he was 3 years old. My first experience inside a church did not at the time seem to bode well for my ecclesial future. The memory is still vivid. Pandemonium. I'm 3 years old, and a very large female Sunday school teacher is holding me upside down by my ankles and shaking me as the class gathers around us, shouting and shrieking. I'm choking on a forbidden piece of hard candy, unable to breathe, and she is determined to shake it out of me. After a good deal of jostling and back-whacking, it pops free. Breathing again, I'm restored to the upright position, and the crowd of onlookers is dispersed. In many ways, this little episode inside the Westwood Baptist Church of Durham, North Carolina, is a metaphor for the role of the Christian faith in a number of my more mature struggles, even without the expected observation that has on occasion turned my little world upside down. Jesus' Beatitudes are not the only vocabulary of aberrance. Whether we're looking at the story mode of the Gospels or the doctrine mode of Paul, Christianity invites us to live an intuitively counterintuitive life. There can be no logic of faith, for a faith that doesn't abide by the logics of philosophy. The lifted up one, the one who sits high and walks low, taught that the thoroughfare to God is full of bypaths and back roads. The way up is down. The way in is out. The way first is last. The way of success is service. The way of attainment is relinquishment. The way of strength is weakness. The way of security is vulnerability. The way of protection is forgiveness, even 70 times 7. The way of life is the way of death, death to self, society, family. Know your strengths. Why? Because that's the only way you can lay them down. God's power is made perfect. Where? In our weakness. Want to get the most? Go to where the least is. Want to be free? Give complete control to God. Want to become great? Become least. Want to discover yourself? Forget yourself. Want honor? Honor yourself with humility. Want to get even with enemies? Bless and love them. For Jesus, it wasn't enough to turn the other cheek. One had to turn the hands and feet as well in doing good to that person. Friedrich Nietzsche said such love for enemies is an ethic for cowards, deserving of contempt, not respect. To a world obsessed with power, the gospel is nuts. To a world obsessed with success, Jesus' teaching is nuts. The Fox and the Hen. Barbara Brown Taylor notes Jesus' contrast between Herod, the fox, and himself as the hen. Jesus likened himself to a brooding hen, whose chief purpose in life is to protect her young, with nothing much in the way of a beak, and nothing at all in the way of talons. About all she can do is fluff herself up and sit on her chicks. She can also put herself between them and the fox, as ill-equipped as she is. At the very least, she can hope that she satisfies his appetite so that he leaves her babies alone. How do you like that image of God?